Hi everyone. Today I am back with day 2 of Diamine's Inkvent calendar. This is the very first time I have ever done it. I just could not resist the black color scheme, particularly combined with the white and the gold that is like so gothic and like after my own Halloween loving heart, although obviously it's intended for a holiday that is not Halloween. And again, as I said yesterday, of course it's your right to like open it early and stuff. It's been out since October. I personally ordered mine in July. But if you're going to like do social media posts and videos and such early, at least have the common courtesy to do spoilers or like hide it behind like a text spoiler or whatever on Reddit or various blogs that offer that service, or do a thumbnail not showing the ink color or name or whatever, because like it don't ruin the surprise for other people. It's just so freaking rude. But I mean, hopefully I don't need to tell that to too many people. But I did have to scroll really really fast past a couple that looked very spoilery prior to December. So anyway, this is number 2, and I do apologize in advance. I'm fairly new to swatching if I look like an ignorant dunce because I'm not swatching the proper way, because I just genuinely don't know the perfect way to swatch. But feel free to let me know politely and respectfully in the comments if I'm need to do it another way to make the colors show through better. I need to put more ink on the paper, need to like do more go throughs or whatever. So anyway, this is going to be number 2. Hopefully it will not be 2. There it goes, right. It looks purplish from where I can see. This is called Wilted Rose. So presumably that's going to be some kind of, like, obviously, please come out. I hate when they childproof these things for grown adults. This Wild Rose. So this looks, is it no shimmer at the bottom? So I don't know if it's going to be sheening or not. Oh, it says standard ink on the side. So obviously Wild or Wilted Rose is going to be some kind of pink. It looks, from what I can see of it through the bottle, it looks kind of, I guess, like a muted-ish, dusty pink instead of the bright, like, in-your-face, like, hot pink or the girly girl Barbie pink, which I have ranted about in a number of videos. Hopefully it will not take too long to pull off the plastic. I've been doing my swatches with a paintbrush because I'm an artist, not a serious professional artist, but I, love doing like colored pencils and pastels and watercolors and watercolor pencils in my spare time and such like that, that get that better on camera, because I feel like the cotton bud wastes way too much ink, although I guess that's just my, brain feeling, oh, you shouldn't waste anything, like write as much on the notebook as you can, don't leave too many like spaces at all, like right to the end of the line in the margins. Okay, this looks actually brown. This doesn't look like any color of rose to me at all, but they did say like wilted, so I guess, yeah, that means it's starting to like turn like moldy or something, like, or wilting. And I know a lot of people, they like go over the swatch card with like, 70% of ink, and then they go back over it again, and then they go over the top again and again to get as much, saturation as possible. Yeah, this is definitely not pink at all. This is definitely a brown color, and that's good. I've been getting more into browns recently, and oh yeah, I'm seeing some, yeah, pink showing up when it dries, so that'll be, interesting to see what, comes of it when it's like completely dry, and then go one more over at the top. Yeah, that's really, really looking brown, but I do see the pink underneath. This is a really interesting color. I might want a whole bottle of it, depending, of course, what it looks like when it dries. Wow, this is a really nice surprise. I mean, not a color I might have gotten for myself based on the title, not the title, the name of it, but yeah, definitely the color is something I would really, really possibly enjoy. Although again, because this does look like it's drying up to a lighter brown, it might look better in, larger nibs, of course, but that, pretty much goes without saying for a lot of colors. Just put my paintbrush on my skeleton pen rest off camera, and now go through with the dip pen. This is one of my free gifts, which I just got from Gold Spot for Black Friday from Dominant Industries. Their muddler pen, I think, glass muddler, something like that, and it has a black, or not a black, a glass ball at the end to help you with swatching a little bit, and it also helps with stirring up shimmer inks and such like that. So this was, oh, I do have it was a fun surprise. I was going to say, I was thinking two things at once. I shot a video of myself unboxing my part 1 Black Friday pen and ink haul yesterday, but I haven't finished editing the video and haven't obviously put it up yet. So this is Wilted Rose. Oh, that's a nice, lovely shade of brown. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe this wouldn't look so bad after all in a fine or an extra fine. This looks really, really nice. Yeah. Very nice. It's standard ink. And it is starting to, dry up to, yeah, definitely. I can see like a mix of pink and brown as it's starting to dry on this part of the swatch with less ink, and it still looks, nice and dark and like really, really chocolatey dark up at the top right-hand corner. To me, it's the top left-hand corner on the video. My computer camera is like completely backwards from what it is like showing up in person. So, wow, I really, really enjoy this. So I did a longer writing sample of it with the same glass dip pen, and I really, really enjoyed. I would absolutely, definitely get an entire full bottle of this. It reminds me a little bit of Monteverde's Sweet Life Pumpkin Cake, although obviously without the pinky, light, reddish undertones, and obviously not quite, the brown isn't quite so much pronounced, but it's just like a really, really lovely combo of those colors. This is one good reason to step outside of your comfort zone and get things you necessarily might not have considered on your own, and why Inkvent is a great way to introduce you to a bunch of colors you might not have like realized you liked or even like known about. So wow, I really, really enjoyed. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this is a really, really nice color. It would work well for both winter and autumn if you guys like to like seasonally match your inks and pens like I have been doing. Once I get an overhead tripod finally, I will like to start doing some, currently inked videos. I feel like, such an amateur missing out because don't have the greatest like tech obviously for filming and lighting and cameras and such like that. And here is the swatch. It has not yet quite entirely dried up at the top, but it is yeah, there it goes. It's definitely a lovely, lovely, lovely color. I would highly recommend it if you guys are into like shades of brown and different kinds. Oh, it's like starting to drip down, sorry. Different kinds of like pinks and like mixes of colors instead of just like one solid brown, one solid pink. I just like with a little bit of an undertone of something, or something that might go down looking a certain way, but it like dries to a not like a completely different color, but just something that was more subtle when you put it down and you weren't expecting it to look so pronounced when it was dried. So wow, this is an absolute win for day 2. I'm really, really looking forward to day 3 of Inkvent, and I thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.